What's up, everybody? Welcome. This is me, Tech. These teams are The Council and Flawless going up against each other. The Battleground 19 Championship brought to you by Joy and Enjoy in association with IIM and their cultural fest that is called Chaos. So here we have the first match of the day on the Consulate, and these teams going up head to head against each other. The Council, earlier also known as CSBD, is a pretty well known team in the community, and Flawless, well, we saw a great match coming up from this roster. Yes, in yesterday's match, which, well, obviously the one that's why they're here. Now we're looking at the two operator bans that just went through. That's going to be on the Blackbeard and Glass. Blackbeard is going to be the pick of the Council. They don't want to be stuck up playing against that. And Glass, who fills the exact same role, is going to be banned out as well. Now we're looking at the third ban coming out on Mira, and the final ban from Flawless on defense is going to be Valkyrie, which isn't very surprising. But you could see other operators being banned here as well. But Valkyrie, on especially the top floor attack, the top floor defense, is a very popular pick. I see a lot of teams wanting to pick that operator to, make full utilization of those black eye cams, place them around the building, outside the buildings, get prepped up for runouts. So I think we might just see a heavier play of Pulse when we go for a top floor defense. And what is this? Flawless first round defense is going to be picking up lobby and press room. Not standard at all.
Attackers need to locate and
setup,
defuse as many bombs as they can.
To go first time for this defense, you have to be really confident with the plays you're going to be making. And you, as a team, when you're going up against a squad that is as well coordinated, dedicated, and competitive as TC themselves or the Council themselves, you shouldn't really play with fire, is all I'm saying. But if Flawless has done this, I'm pretty sure they have something readied up, and let's see what's that gonna be. So finishing up with the prep phase, we're looking at a Smoke, a Maestro, Legion, a Dog that's on top floor, and a Jaeger who's indecisive about where he wants to be around the building. It's gonna go on the bottom. Attack spawned on in. We're looking at a Zofia, Blitz, Ying, Capitao, and a Hibana. Blitz! As much as teams complain to play against Blitz, I don't see him getting banned enough now. Doc is gonna be pressurizing the Zofia on the admin windows. Two players going up with the push. Blitz has also entered onto the building. He's gonna go straight for the top floor. Goes for an ADS onto the Smoke. Decides he's gonna rush on the Doc as well, but the Ying Candelas are gonna be enough to flash him out, and that amazing LMG of the Ying is gonna do a good enough job to land the headshot. Another Smoke canister coming out. Smoke knows this is not gonna be good for him. Blitz coming out is gonna be taken out by the Jaeger. That's a huge kill for Flawless, but he gets traded out immediately after that by Poseidon. So Smoke, Dog, Jaeger lost just like that, leaving this to a 3v2 as we see Ying and Blitz being taken out as well. The round still hasn't slipped out from Flawless's grasp.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
They can pretty much go for it and still nail this one out. But we're gonna see the Maestro being taken out as well, leaving Homer in a 1v3 situation. He's gonna be sitting in his side with the press room. Marks coming out from the default cams, I believe, or maybe a bulletproof one. He gets the line of sight onto Exeter, an amazing shot coming out from Homer. He's gonna leave it to a 1v2. He's not sure about the position of attackers. He has the Guma and misses his shots. As Zofia moves behind the piano, he does not know what to do. Council is gonna get the round as Zofia in the end finishes out the last player alive, that was the Legion. Zofia really wasn't checking the door. She wasn't even aware that the Legion is gonna come from there. The Legion hadn't missed those shots, and maybe if it wasn't for that piano, he might have not missed the shots. He could not really anticipate very well where the Zofia is going to be behind that opaque obstacle. But nonetheless, 1v2 for Flawless in the end. That was a missed clutch opportunity. And in round 2, they're going to be going finally for Council Office and Meeting Room. Here we're going to be seeing a Bandit being replaced for a Legion. A Smoke, Jaeger, Mute and Doc as well coming out for this defense. On the attack side, though, we're looking at a exactly the same roster. So we're going to be looking at the Zofia, Ying, Blitz, Hibana, and the Capital.
Unrolling razor wire. ADS up and running.
10 seconds left.
Jammer on the ship.
Setups almost complete. Seems like they're going to be putting up these mute jammers and maybe placing an operator in admin. It could help them out, but the attack is bringing out a blitz. Unless Flawless figures out a way to deal with Reshad's blitz sooner in the round, it's not going to be very smooth sailing for the Romas to stick around and sit as comfortably as they'd like to. Now Jaeger slowly pushing up the yellow stairs. This could be huge. I'm not sure if the attackers are anticipating that. If the Jaeger gets the timing right, he might just be able to land this flank, but I guess not. Blitz is gonna hear that with the rest of his team and the drones. They're going towards the Jaeger with full force. Now the Jaeger should realize there's a blitz and you should not peek that. Blitz, you should just hide or just run away. But anyway, the Capital freaking blue is gonna finish out Flick Boy right there, leaving this to a 4v5. Still in favor of the Council. It's gonna, this name is gonna be stuck in my head. Ibex going close to the window is gonna be going prone. Gets spotted out from multiple directions. What are you doing? Bullets raining onto him. He's gonna be taken out. So there's a Homer. Homer is also gonna be taken out. Last two defenders are alive. First one to get a frag is gonna be Crotrix, as he gets left behind in this 1v4 situation. His team leaving him out to clutch this as an ace and a 1v4 to potentially win the round. He's gonna get the line of sight onto the Hibana, but Zofia coming in through the connector is gonna land that shot and win round 2 for the Council. What amazing rounds and gameplay being shown and presented by the Council here. Flawless really needs to store up their thinking, strategy and the game that they're putting out, because the Council is not a team you can easily walk past, and Flawless needs to understand that. Now again, they are going to be going for the Council office and meeting room defense, bringing out. They have changed up and stirred up their operator pick this time around. They're going to be bringing out the Capcan, which is going to be detrimental to slowing down the fast-paced attack that is coming out from CSPD Anonymous again and again. Now the Capcan traps are being placed by Ibex near and around the objective, but most of the time what we're seeing here is the roamers all the way out of the objective and not even around are getting picked up too quickly, and it needs something to stop that. Now, Council Office, I'm not saying Council Office is an objective where you can make all 5 of your players just sit inside the objective and make them play from there. Of course, teams have done that and it is totally possible, but it isn't the best strat available really, because a team like the Council knows exactly how to deal with that. They know how to put the pressure. They have operators like Zofia, Capitao and Ying, whose specialization is pressurizing the defense to come out of those corners that they are going to be camping. And there's not much corners that you can make 5 players sit at without having any window which can really not get a line of sight on that operator specifically. But again, 1 minute into the round, first track coming out from Reshad on the blitz. That is going to be the Capcan on the basement, in the basement. So that is being taken out. Again, this is the blitz that they have to start dealing with. Everybody who is going to be having a match with TC, just figure out a way to deal with that blitz, alright? Or you know what to do in the start. But anyway, moving on, 1 minute 40 seconds on the clock, and here comes a pick with by Flick Boy, and Reshad is gonna bite the dust there. Oh, amazing peek, amazing play together by both Echo and the Legion. And as I say that, he walls over that cubby, gets taken out. Echo coming in with the peaks from that hole. Not Echo, sorry, the Maestro coming in with those ACOG peaks through that hole. It's a pretty cheeky hole, honestly, but he can still get sprayed through it once the attackers realize there's a hole there. Hibana is going to be moving on in to the bathroom, and she lands the wall bang straight onto Maestro's head, realizing his position, making that small hole. Another wall bang coming out. Poseidon is going to be finishing out Rats. Bandit, only one remaining. Homer right here in the long dash. There's going to be the Hibana to his right, and we're going to see Freaking Blue being killed out by that Goo Mine. He was the Capitao with not a lot of health. I'm not even sure if he was injured by any chance. Now Hibana is going to be hard out by Homer at least. Goes for the C4. It lands on the wall. You're not going to do any damage if Hibana does exactly what she did. Go up to a corner. Comes in with a peek. Hibana is now going to land that headshot. In the end, X for the win, and we're going to be moving on to round 4 with the score of 3-0 in favor of CSBD. Again, Capitao, Ying, Blitz, Zofia, and Hibana for the Council. They're not shifting up. It's working out amazingly well for them. I don't see any reasons for them to change up this operator pick. It seems like it's so much in their comfort zone the way the operator ban worked out that they're not even sweating the rounds that they have to win here. Reshad, even though he's playing the Blitz, finally has a frag. I guess we're observing a support blitz here, everybody. But again, Flawless going for the basement defense this time around, setting their stuff up. A Bandit, a Jaeger, an Echo, a Maestro. The final one's going to be a Legion going for those Goo Mines upstairs, I guess. Or never mind, those are just reinforcements. I forgot those exist. But anyway, defenders getting ready to face off against Reshad's blitz.
Attackers recover the diffuser. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Activated device. Place device.
Anyway, everybody who's watching right now, I request you all to drop a like on the stream. Let's show this organization that has brought Battlegrounds 19 to us and given us the opportunity to host a Siege tournament in this event. Some support from the community. Let's show them the power of the Indian subcontinent Rainbow Six Siege community. Exeter coming in with the first frag. Flickboy bites the dust as Reshad gets injured out. Again, Reshad is going to be finished out by Rats. Rats coming in with the peak on the Ying, lands a couple of shots, gets partially blinded out with those Candelas. Poseidon coming in with another frag on Crotrix, but Maestro is an operator. You can really play fast-paced with the ADS time is just too slow, and you are gonna lose encounters like those, especially to an operator like Blitz, operator like Ying with such an amazing weapon. Salim coming out with the final frag, and I'm not sure what the Jaeger was doing, just going in from that window. The way he did die in the end, and there we have a ooh la la jump with a C4 on the floor. 4-0, the council not ready to give up a single round. Let's go. Round 5 on way again. The council
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs
coming
as
out
can.
with the plays, or should I say the play, the only play that they have. If Flawless, which is Flawless, let's just be real here, Flawless is having a lot of troubles coming up with a counter strat for their aggressive Romo pick with the Blitz, and then they just collapse in the objective. But I'm pretty sure CSBD has strats around this. They can provide with us with a pressure gameplay, but they're not ready to budge off against this 5 operator pick. The Hibana, Capitao, Ying, Zofia and Blitz. I'm pretty sure that a team like the Council will be able to play out just as well if they weren't picking up the same operators, but they're just gonna stick to the strat. Crotrix coming out with the spawn peak. Exter is going to be the one to be taken out. That is the hard breacher, but well, Reshad's coming right. That was the prone peak, and it's going to leave EC with a man down, leaving them in a 4v5 blitz. Slowly making his way up the yellow stair as Poseidon drones him out. Freaking Blue has already cleared the area. Poseidon's droning out. Shows a lot of coordination. Crew mine coming out. Blitz stuck up because of that, losing a little bit of health. Smoke canisters also being thrown out right onto him. Not going to be good for Blitz as he's lost a lot of health right now. And he's looking at a Maestro sitting inside the bathroom. He's been pressurized by Poseidon from the window. Blitz not going for a pick. Poseidon getting taken out as well. Salim is going to get the first frag off on there this round at least. Maestro getting injured out, gets rushed by the Blitz. I don't think Blitz is going to survive that. He gets injured out because of the Legion mine, Goo mine, and smoke canisters being thrown out at him. Now only 2 alive are going to be Ibex and Crotrix in essentially a 2v2, but I guess Blitz is going to be picked up by that Capitao. Crotrix slowly waiting up for anybody to push from the yellow stairs. This is going to be Blitz. Not sure how much that ACOG might help you. There's a Capitao right behind him. Be careful. Ying Candelas coming out into the objective as Ying waltz on in. Goes for the rush, I believe, onto the dock and manages to get the frag. 1v3 for Ibex, who is being pushed with the pistol from behind. But Reshad, with his Blitz, is going to land the final frag of the round on to Ibex there. Oh, what a headshot coming out. A really clean shot coming out from Reshad there. Putting the score to a 5-0, moving on into round 6. I believe the game might just be over by the next 2 rounds if the Council keeps playing the way they're playing right now.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So, round 6 on way again, a top floor defense for Team Flawless. They haven't yet defended or attacked in a single round. Although very unlikely, maybe they can hack it against the council. And that wasn't supposed to happen. Don't leave your Discord on, kids. Never leave your Discord on. Anyway, moving on to the match. 2 minutes 50 seconds are on the clock. The council slowly coming on in, looking for spawn peaks this round around, but Reshad is gonna be taken out by his own teammate. That is the Capita played by Freaking Blue. He's like, you're not helpful, man. You're not helpful, buddy. Just sit down. We got this in the bag. But anyway, here comes the Dark in front of the rotation. Buddy, what are you doing? Gets taken out as well. Now, Freaking Blue is aware that there's somebody behind that shield. They need to be careful about how they play that out. Ibex not in the best position ever. Homer as well playing in his side. The council. Boy with the smoke is doing something really unorthodox. He's going to be sitting in the basement, maybe for a later flank with that shotgun, but Smoke is an anchor operator and fits that role perfectly. But not sure what they have in their mind, but we're gonna find out soon. Slowly there is going to be Ying pushing on in. He gets taken out. There's going to be another one who gets taken out by Ibex. Poseidon gets the frag on Flawless, leaves this to a 3v2. What a set of frags coming out from Flawless. Is this going to be the round that they finally win out? The Smoke sitting in the basement did work out really well for them.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers have dropped the bomb.
We have Smoke getting taken out, and Ibex comes in with the refrag. Now Poseidon knows the position of the Jaeger. Jaeger also knows that Poseidon needs to come through the stairs to pick up the diffuser. He's heard the goo mine getting triggered off, but I believe Poseidon is going to play this out differently. He has that KS-79 lifeline. He can concussion him twice before going for the push. Jaeger still hasn't realized that the push might be coming from behind him, and there we have Ibex getting taken out, not being aware enough of his surroundings, just sitting and holding that one angle. There's the whole map that a player like Poseidon is going to utilize against you. Again, we're on to match point in favor of the council. Score has gone up to a 6-0. It's going to be in archives, and Teller's defense, the first one in this game, picked up then by the council. They're going to be bringing out Legion, Alibi, Clash, Smoke, and Maestro for this particular one. So Reshad really does love shields and pistols. I guess he has a thing for those. But looking at the scoreboard, Poseidon is leading his team with only one death as of now, 9 frags and 2 assists. The player to have died most on the TC roster is going to be Reshad, and everybody in Flawless has died the equal amount of times. Rick Boy getting the most frags and assists for his team. So the site reconstruction is going to be coming in from TC.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
Now for this defense, the council has spread out their players throughout the entire map. Flawless slowly coming out with their push. Not sure how they're going to fight off against it. Seems like Flawless is going to be focusing initially to grab the top floor. Clash sitting right there on the window as Kratos misses out his drone. Not a trait that a young player should have, considering to land those candelas. April coming on in. As Dokebi comes in with the first logic bomb. There we have a self-concussioning Zofia. He's wasted some of her charges onto the Clash. Not really dealing much damage. Ying is going to be taken out, so is going to be freaking loose playing with the mute. Alibi quickly rotates back into the side, realizing there's nobody really there. Hibana has moved into the meeting room. Going to the flank along with Flick, while both of them are focusing from the west side off top floor. Poseidon gets taken out. Clash is going to be the only one remaining on the top floor. She can either make this player get taken out extra, getting the flag onto Homer. Clash spotting out Hibana gets flashed on the yellow side. There's not really anybody there to support her, and that flashbang isn't going to do wonders. Logic bomb still triggered out. Hibana not sure if she should make the push. There's anybody around. The Clash again. Extra getting taken out. Clash comes in with the rush, gets fragged out by Rats, leaving this to a 1v3 to be played out by Salim alone. He's going to be coming up to the service stairs, playing the alibi. Seems like finally Flawless managed to win a round against TC, but it's too soon to say. Spots out. The Dokebi gets the frag. There's going to be a drop coming in from Hibana. Gets the frag on her as well. Ibex slowly pushing down the service stairs. This is the make it or break it round. Alibi is going to hear him. Comes in with the peek and gets taken out. Salim with a 1v3 to win the game for his team. The council is gonna team Flawless out with a score of 7-0. With Salim taking the top position from Poseidon, and deservingly so, with that 1v3 clutch in the end. What a game from the council. Pretty sure Flawless is not going to be happy about their performance in that match, but they had come really far in this tournament, and well, I guess that is an amazing deal for them as well. What a match coming out from both these teams. Again, the next match, let me real quickly pull up the, yes. So the next match we have later is going to be Optimal Esports NG versus CHE, beginning in a short while. So the stream is going to stay on. We're not doing it like yesterday. I'm not going to be ending the stream after each and every match. So I request you all to stay tuned. Again, drop the likes on the stream, guys. We're 55 people watching as of right now, so there's a 45 seconds delay. I don't know how many people are going to leave in 45 seconds listening to my voice and my voice only. And so yeah, the announcements come in. 7:30 is going to be the next match. So yes, stay tuned, everybody. I have been tech casting this match for you. You can check me out on my socials. They are linked in the description down below. And coming out with the next match is going to be Joy and Enjoy pretty soon. So stay tuned and enjoy this music. Alright everybody, welcome back to the second match of the evening between Optimal Esports NG, not gonna say the whole name, and CHE. First man coming out. Oh, gotta hide that. Oh, no, shameless plugs. Anyway, first man coming out is going to be on to the Thermite. Second man still being decided upon by OE there. Again, the map is border, pretty interesting ban on it. The Thermite. It's gonna force a lot of Hibana plays at least, and Armory isn't gonna be that effectively pushable from the Armory side. That is Mira, of course, getting banned out as well. Glass can be very well utilized, but a Blackbeard can also, if you're planning to make your glass sit in at least for the top floor attack on the generator balcony, Blackbeard fits that role in a better fashion. Plants, and that's the most weird ban I've ever seen. Caveira being banned out, and that's going to be the end of ban phase. Seems like Ariel needs to say something to me. My god, I can't type. Alright, so it's going to be an Armory Lockers and Archives defense coming up first. Surprising nobody. We're going to be looking at an LR, Doc, Jaeger, Bandit, and Maestro to start the things with. Look at a sixth pick, and seems like Shadow disconnects early into the round. Let's go OE.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Not being biased, just read what Ariel type right there. But anyway, seems like we're going to be continuing on in 4v5 fashion. Yes, they agree to continue. And again, we're going to be looking at, on the attack side at least right now, Bana, Jackal, Zofia, and an IQ. So, and they do have the hard breacher. That's not what they're missing out with that disconnect. Rehost, and we have
10 seconds left before insertion.
Okay, he can disconnect.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
Okay, so seems like we're gonna be seeing a rehost right after this round. Ain't no Indian tournament without a rehost. Anyway, 4v5, round 1, border, OENG versus CHE. Jaeger has taken a little bit of damage, and not sure from what. Ella sitting inside the supply corridor downstairs. Legion on cams. East stairs control is with the attackers as of now.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Hibana is going to be taking a little bit of damage, landing a lot of bullets onto the ally as well, leaving Aruna Roshan down to about 25 health. So a lot of anchors inside the objective. First frag of the round coming out from GK. It's going to be taking out Mike. That is the only hard breacher that was available to OE for this round. Avim has moved on into the offices looking for the peak. So ICNIV, not sure how to pronounce that name, is going to be trading out with the Maestro, because I cannot pronounce that name either. Neru Puda. Again, IQ, played by our very own admin Ariel, sitting outside in the gen balcony. Avim coming out with the peak onto the Bandit right after he takes out My god, why are these names so difficult? Arun Roshan's Ella is going to be leaving Ariel in this 1v2 situation as he gets the first frag coming in, gets the second one onto the lesion with the knife, manages to run across to office. His position has been given away. CHE GK coming with the Nitrocell is not aware of Ariel's position, and Ariel is going to clutch the 1v3 situation in this 4v5 round 1 after an amazing round coming out from CHE, but Ariel with up the play. And right after that hype up moment, we're gonna see a rehost for this match. So as the teams are entitled to one rehost each, we're gonna be back right after that rehost is conducted. So guys, thank you all for tuning in. Stay tuned in. It's going to be an amazing match. First round with the 1v3 clutch, and there's going to be more to come. So thank you all for tuning in. Drop the likes on the stream, and we'll catch you guys in a couple of moments. Alright guys, so welcome back to the rehost of this matchup. And it is going to be 1-0 in favor of Optimal Esports, NG. And it was a pretty amazing clutch coming out from Ariel the previous round. Here he comes out with the Blitz, the Elite Blitz. And we're looking at a Thatcher, Jackal, Zofia, and a Ying on the attack side, and Blitz getting placed for the Hibana. So it was just a flaunting salute coming out from the Blitz.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Again, so people in the chat are noticing Shulker is going to be subbed in for Shadowrush. Shadowrush had some technical difficulties in basically a power cut, and he cannot really continue playing this match at least. So Shulker coming in instead of him again. Gonna continue on with a 5v5.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Again, the top floor defense coming out from CHE. We have a Legion going ham on the east side balcony. Just sprays and stuff. Ella is also going to be downstairs along with GK on the roam. The first round we saw pretty influential play coming out from GK, and he hasn't been spotted out by the drone, or at least Zofia is trying to make him think so, and that isn't going to be the best play coming out from Avim, not realizing there's a bandit sitting right next to him inside that room. If he decides to jump on through the window, here we have the bandit, that is GK, coming out with the run out. Avim is going to be taken out first in this round as the rest of the team proceeds to go for an armory attack, an armory push. Another frag coming out from Nerupuda is going to be taking out Mike, leaving this to a 3v5. Ariel moving up from the break room is going to be holding a line of sight on the stairs. That is the metal stairs hallway. Ella is sitting right there for him to grab up, but who is going to win this firefight? Shulker as well, saving up all three of his Candelas, is not going for the push as of now, and I'm not sure if they're aware that there's nobody behind the half wall. Ariel gets taken out by the Ella, as I was talking about earlier, so it leaves it all to Shulker and ICNIV. First frag for OE is going to be on to that Echo, leaving this again to a 2v4. Smokes coming out, it's all left to Ying throwing out her Candela. Peaks coming out, ICNIV is going to get another frag. There's going to be the bandit inside Armory coming out with the C4 is going to miss. The Nerupoda inside the small room is going to get the frag onto Shulker, leaving it all to ICN. Might have to ace this round if he has to win it. The frag coming out from GK in the end is going to win the round for CHE. Also, there was an Ella on the flag on the CCTV, so it wasn't the best position for ICN to be in. Moving up to round 3, we're looking at a ventilation room and workshop defense. There's going to be an Ella, Bandit, Legion, Rook, and the Jaeger picked out from CHA on the attack side. We're looking at the IQ, Hibana, Twitch, Zofia, and Jackal. just realized this
Attackers have located a bomb.
this fancy AF name is supposed to be Winchy. I don't know what joy these players get messing with the casters, but well, I guess Twitch on the Winchy is gonna be no Twitch Winchy on the Twitch, Winchy on the Twitch, yeah, Winchy on the I messed it up. Anyway, moving on, 15 seconds left for the prep phase. CHE still setting up in the ventilation room and the workshop. It is 1-1.
5 seconds
That
to
is
go.
the score that I'm talking about. Ariel had to clutch a 1-way
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
to get the round in the bag. Was also a 4v5. CHE, like they're not going to be leaving any margin of errors earlier on. A lot of mistakes that Optimal Esports made in the previous round that CHE totally capitalized on. Mike quickly pushing up the west balcony. Is going to be trying to open up armory and move on in from there. With assistance, top floor control is essential for taking over this site. Otherwise, you're going to be seeing later round flanks coming out from the defense, and it's just not the best position to be in as the attackers once you've taken over the site. IQ pushing on into the archives is going to get the line of sight onto the bandit anytime now, who has been prone sitting inside fountain. What is that potato? He misses a few shots. Peek coming on from the Legion. That's not going to be a very hard peek. IQ again missing shots. Winchy from behind is going to take the Legion out. Now that leaves Aruna Roshan to stay on top, while the Rook and Jaeger both are downstairs. Now if the LR right here can get some trades off and some frags to even the man count out, that could work very well. Otherwise, I think he should be quick to go back into the site to help the two of his teammates out. They are going to be in an extreme pickle to fight for the site there, with 5 attackers putting up pressure from the top floor. Now, that is also not the best way to push this. Of course, Ella, they need to dedicate someone to keep Ella behind, but Winchy from the west balcony is gonna land the headshot. Rook bites the dust as well. It's all left up to Rena. He's playing the Jaeger, sitting inside the workshop. Only one remaining in the 1v5 situation with 35 seconds left on the clock. OE can comfortably go for the plant. Ariel gets taken out, but Shulker finally getting the frag onto Reyna is gonna get round 2 in favor of Optimal Esports. Look at that bait, look at that bait. Wow. Amazing strats. Again, round 3 gets taken over by Optimal Esports. Seems like they had some troubles playing up again with this change of squad, or the change of roster, as I should say, because they had to swap out their in-game leader, that is Shadowrush, for Shulker. So there would have had to be some shifts of role, and it seems like they adjusted to it pretty well after a single round, and we had almost a flawless round, unless Ariel did not potato in the end on the Jaeger.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Again, another workshop and this ventilation defense coming out from CHE.
Barbed wire installed.
Left before insertion. 5 seconds to go. Attackers Attackers recovered the diffuser.
And,
Attackers must locate
attackers have
and
spawned
defuse
on
the
in.
bomb.
We're on to the action phase of round 4. OE slowly proceeding on towards the building. OBM going up, opening that barricade, being droned out by his teammate to push up to the east stairs. Bandit quietly sitting inside the northeast corner of the archives. Bobby has taken control over the east stairs. Opens up a wall to his right and looks into the hallway. Not the best play to make. You can get taken out from right, but Ariel is going to get the first frag of the round. Avim coming out with the second while taking out CJ007, leaving this to a 5v3. Doc coming out with the peak is gonna land those shots on to Avim. Almost got the second frag on Jackal as well. He is being pushed from multiple directions. Will he manage to get another frag? No, Ariel is gonna shut him down right there, leaving it to a 4v2. All up to the Ella and Jaeger both downstairs in and around the objective in a 2v4 situation with 1 minute 45 seconds remaining. Attackers have complete control over the top floor. Hatches are gonna get opened up with those X-carrier spellers. Ella under Roshan or else gets spotted out near the central stairs by that drone. He needs to be careful about how he plays that out. Jaeger being left is the only one inside. Spots the foot of Shulker, manages to injure and then take him out, leaving this again a 2v3. Pretty doable situation right here for CHE. The round isn't really out of their hands. They just have a one-man disadvantage. Drone being stuck on the wall. Arun Roshan not sure which position to play at. He is being exposed from multiple angles. Reina just holding out the hatch. There is going to be a breach charge blowing up right around him. Not really, it was behind the counter next to him. Arun Roshan getting peeked by Ariel, using those vertical lines aside. Again, leaving Reina as the only one inside workshop, looking out for the hatches. Plant going down. Mike is taking advantage of Reina being the only one alive. In for the 1v3 retake. Guys coming out from Ariel from main door, gets peeked by the Jaeger, but Jaeger in the end is going to be taken out by Vinci. Another round going in favor of Optimal Esports. What a coordinated and well balanced attack for Optimal Esports right here, and just flawless gameplay. Of course they're making a little bit of mistakes, but overall they're getting the refrags. They're putting pressure on to the roamers from different and multiple directions where roamers are not sure where to play it out from. Again, the score goes up to 3-1. It's Armory Lockers and Archives defense again for CHE.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Beginning with round 5, 3-1 Armory Lockers and Archives defense coming out from CHE.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it. Attackers dropped the diffuser. The bomb diffuser. Attackers have recovered their
Shots coming out from the Twitch. I think they might have landed on to the Legion right there, all the way across the building. GK. His usual roam game of him getting the first frag of the round on the Ash. It's going to be Ella being taken out. That is out in the Roshan. It's like the next push coming out from Avim. He's going to be shooting a wall before he goes up ahead, thrown the building out. GK going around.
Attackers have located a bomb.
CCTV. He's going to be peeked by. Gets the line of sight on Mike. He's playing the Hibana. Hibana gets another frag. It's going to be Maestro down to the count. Bandit needs to be careful about how he pushes that out. Hibana is holding a line of sight around him. Goes to east stairs. I think they're going to be peeking out together. Hibana with the headshot. His GK falls to the ground, leaving it all to CJCHE. Reyna gets taken out by Winchy's Twitch drone. Coming in with the peek is going to be Avim, knowing the position of the final player alive. CJ getting taken out in the end. Round 5 going in favor of Optimal Esports. The score of 4-1. Round 6 is on way of him right there, switching the lion out for a Twitch. Realizes it is a band operator, buddy. You're not allowed to pick that up.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Attackers have located a bomb. Left. 5 seconds left. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
Seconds into the round, not much push coming out from OE as of yet. Still scouting the building out before proceeding to move on in. Exactly how they should. CHE does focus a lot on their roam game. They've been making players sit all around the building. And we have 3 operators filling the role, a roam game role as of now. GK and Rena, both of them getting 1 frag each. Avim and Shulker are going to be the ones to bite the dust. First in this round, Winchy taking control over the security room. Another frag coming out to Ariel. Mike as well getting concussioned out in east as Winchy gets a frag onto Arun Roshan, leaving this to a 2v4. 2-man advantage for CHE as of this round. CHE getting another Winchy getting another frag on to GK. Vigil right here is slowly moving up the central stairs. Bad timing for Winchy. Just looks away. Almost land that headshot on to Mike as well. It's a close one. Now Vigil's position has also been given away. They know that he is in that area. Comes on with that peak. Winchy is holding that angle. Never mind, he left. And these peaks are just having such bad timing for us to see an encounter. Doc holding out archives, Rook right behind the half wall, holding out anybody from moving in to Armory. 50 seconds left on the clock. Slow push coming out from Winchy and Mike, both of them looking out for a single pick, even the man count out. Vigil coming out with a poorly timed peek is going to be taken out by the IQ right there. That is Winchi, leaving this to a 2v2. Last two are going to be Rook and Doc, holding the objective off. Bana coming out with the peak is going to be taken out. CJ and Winchi, only ones alive as Winchi has been concussioned out inside Armory. Locus comes in with the peak. CJ getting the double frag in the end to win the round for CHE. Fenders winning round 6. The score goes up to a 4-2. What a round for CJ there, holding those angles out, and amazing try coming out from both Mike and Winchi there. They almost had the round, came down to a 1v1 from a 2v4. Could have even clutched it if IQ might have not been concussioned. But in the end, it went in favor of CHE. Now we're looking at the role swap, and OE is going to be in the shoes of the defenders. So we're looking at a Clash, Smoke, Legion, Bandit, and a Jaeger. The attack, we're looking at a Hibana, Twitch, Blackbeard, Jackal, and Ash. So seems like Ariel is going to be going for the 6th pick, going for the Elite Valkyrie in his inventory.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attack.
Reloading.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left. Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Oven going out, the initial peak running out, getting spotted, runs back in. Offices is being reinforced by Optimal Esports, although CHE did not do that for a single round. South side push coming out from Jackal. 7. This peak, although pretty rewarding to cut out rotations, can also be very dangerous to an attacker. It's true for every peak, but it doesn't give you as much of an advantage as you would want, and you can be easily taken out with the pre-fire. And there we have Legion played by Winchi, going for peek onto anybody coming up the stairs. Blackbeard from that peak is going to take a little bit of damage, being left down to 30 HP. Ringa roses, roses.
Loading mag.
Now Jackal holding an angle from main hallway. Isn't going to be anybody in CCTV. It has been cleared out by his team. As long as they have the information that there's nobody on the stairs, that isn't really the best peak to be going for. GK, CJ, both of them getting one frag of their own. CJ goes the shots through the wall. It is a 5v3. Avim trying to go for a flank from main hallway. Winchi, only one left in the armory. Locus is going to be behind the half wall. First frag coming out from this flank from Avim. It's going to be on to CJ. Arun to Roshan also biting the dust against Winchi. Slowly pushing on into archives. Giving away his position by taking those shots. Has moved on in. He can go for the planter there. The Blackbeard bites the dust.
Attackers need to protect the diffuser. Position
Realize goes for the peak onto the Twitch. Does not realize her position. Twitch coming into the peak, takes a few shots at herself. Avim coming out with the run out as Winchi goes to the peak on the window. Now that is going to be Winchi providing cover. and Twitch the frag as Rena finishes off Avim in the end. Both GK and Vinci did go for a trade, but Diffuser was being destroyed and Rena had to come on in. Avim tried to get the round in his pocket by sticking to the Diffuser. Was a good try for a retake, did not have a lot of time, but CHE just played that out better, got the initial frags, saw the opportunity, got the plant, and then just capitalized on the position of the Diffuser. Again, moving on to round 8, the score is going to be 4-3. Seems like CHE is catching up on the attack side of things. How many elite skins are you going to show off, Ariel? Stop, buddy.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Stay clear of ADS line of fire. All is reinforced!
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Attackers cover the defuse.
Going up!
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
Arun there is going to take some initial damage. Not sure from where. Probably a spawn peek from the doc, who is taking a little bit of damage as well. But while he is a doc, he can heal himself back up to even more than 100 HP. What a selfish doc. Well played on. We're 30 seconds into the round. Hacker slowly proceeding on it towards the bigger. Out with the wall bang from under ventilation. Under Ocean, who has cleared out CCTV and security, is going to be going for the armory wall to start with.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Avim will have his position given away. First track coming out from Under Ocean is going to be taking out Shulker, who was on the Jaeger. Avim also being taken out, leaving this to a 3v5. 3v4 as Vinci gets a frag for his team right here. 1 minute left on the clock. Everybody on attack is at a pretty low HP. Rena looking right into the foot of IQ, not sure what that accomplishes. That's not the position you should be playing at. And Frost gets spotted out. Peak coming on in from the Ash. And Ariel missing all of those shots, trying his best. And Frost trapped. Welcome at getting the injure on to Arun Roshan, who gets taken out as Ariel lands the frag onto onto Reyna as well, leaving it all to IQ by Nerupudao and CJ007 playing the Jackal. 22 seconds left on the clock. IQ does have Diffuser, gets the frag on to Ariel inside the small copy. 15 seconds remaining. Vinci coming out with the flank.
10 seconds left.
Looking out for the push, and it almost misses his shots onto the IQ. Vinci finishing out CJ in the end, winning the round for his team, and OE is gonna increase the lead count to this number of 2. The score is gonna be 5-3.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Round 9 is going to be on way. Score again 5-3. Seems like CHE is going to be shifting around their roster for this push a little bit, bringing out 2 hard breachers, one of which is going to be the Maverick with the M4. Exotic weapon there.
Bomb is done.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Seeing a lot of fans for Vinci in the chat right now. First frag is going to be coming out from CJ, who had made his way all the way into the bathroom already. Gets injured out by this smoke in the middle of the hallway. That is going to be the end of him. Smoke has realized he's injured, but I'm not sure about that. Might just the attacking team might just get the revive off later on. Avim getting a frag on Reyna. He's going to put it down to effectively a 3v4 right now, as I'm not going to be counting the CJ as an alive player, but he is sitting in the middle of this lobby. Twitch coming out with the pick. Vinci right next to them is going to be coming out with the peak. Gets the double frag on both GK and CJ007. What a play coming there by Vinci. Pretty lucky one as well. Catching them off guard, getting the revive off. Leaving this again to a 2v4 situation. Both Arun and Ner have made their way up. What a shot onto Ariel, who's just standing there. I'm not sure why he'd do that. Sticking his head out of him. Slowly moving up the central stairs. Exposing his back to Armory. Okay, there was a castle barricade, so goes to the bait and switch. Gets peeked by the Ash and takes him out. Ash, her out. Nerapuda is going to be taken out. 1 minute left on the clock. Castle coming out with the peak is going to be taken out by Arun Roshan, leaving this to a 2v1. Fence being extremely aggressive right now. They are in a 1v2 situation with Smoke not having a lot of health. Vinci should fall back. Ideally, have a more of a fighting chance. Hatches getting opened up. Vinci take advantage of all his goo mines. Left on the clock. Anna coming out with the peak. He's going to be taking out Vinci right there in middle of the wall. 10 seconds left. Smoke does not have a lot of health, but Ibana walking in and Vinci makes the play yet again. Oh god, Vinci with 18 frags, 4 deaths right there. What a game for Vinci. This has been score going up to 6-3. And I believe match point, yes, match point in favor of OENG right there. And 1 round left for OE to win this match, if they manage to win this defense as well. Now it is going to be a custom inspections and supply room defense.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So looking at this setup, again, it is a custom room and inspection setup. We're looking at an Echo, Jaeger, Echo, Jaeger,
Bomb located by
Capkin,
attackers.
Legion, and the Frost. Frost this time being played by Mike. So it seems like OE is very flexible and fluent with the players, with the operators they're picking up. Previous round we were looking at Ariel playing the Frost. This time it's going to be Mike.
10 seconds to insertion.
So believe there's not much of
5 seconds to go.
favorite pick when it comes to this team for their operators.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
Welcome mat deployed. Deploying barbed wire.
Barricading door.
This is one of the closer matches I have casted in this tournament.
Loading mag.
When she's sitting inside, CCTV is going to be going for that hold. CCTV hold is pretty crucial if you want to hold at the top floor. As long as you can delay the CCTV push without dying yourself, you're going to slow the attack down by a great margin, because unless CCTV is cleared, the armory push does not, like, attackers are not going to feel safe and comfortable inside the armory, even if they are able to take control of it. So Ash slowly moving on into the archives, not going to find anybody inside. Armory goes on to his goes on one of her cams. When she goes for a push now, might not be the best thing for the Ash, but I think he has realized when she's positioned near the east stairs, who is slowly moving on down. First track coming out from Ariel as Avim gets taken out as well, putting it down to a 4v4. It's going to be a captain down for that count. Upstairs, the Pana walking in one of the boom mines inside CCTV as hatches get opened up. Not amazing utilization of the resources there. Vinci decides to go for the flank yet again, moving up the metal stairs slowly and safely. He is going to make his way inside the armory. Desk gets the line of sight onto the Ash, who is stuck inside. Okay, it is going to be Twitch who's stuck inside the Gumine. Another Gumine coming out in her footsteps. Mike getting the frag onto Reina. And there we have Vinci being taken out by the Ash, leaving this to a 3v3. 40 seconds left on the clock. Match point in favor of OE. 2 frags coming out from Mike from below. People asked for 3 frags from Vinci, but Mike is like, well, I'll give you 3 frags. He's already gotten 3 frags asked from the team. It's all left up to GK to keep his team in the game and in the tournament. It is match point with 10 seconds left on the clock. GK slowly moving it down the central stairs. Does not have the diffuser with him. He needs to go for the frags. Gets peeked by Ariel. Both of them are missing all their shots. They are going to run out of time. Defenders winning round 10. OENG winning the game with a score of 7-3. Amazing 18 frag game coming out from Vinci there, or as I was saying earlier, ICNIV. GG, well played. It's coming out from both these teams again. What a match from them. We're going to be soon proceeding on to the next match, which I'm going to quickly pull up on my screen and tell you which one it is, because I'm not 100% certain about it as well. So we just saw Optimal Esports NG versus CHE. Next match is going to be Mercenaries versus Bad Trip. It should start in a couple of moments. We're going to be back soon again. If you're having a lot of fun watching this tournament and enjoying the casting, enjoying the matches, stay tuned in. We got 2 more matches for you today, which I am going to be casting. That is Mercenaries versus Bad Trip, and the last one is going to be GE versus Zrush. So that is going to be one hell of a match to experience. So again, everybody who's tuned in, thank you so much for tuning in. You can check me out. I'm Tech on my socials. You can also sub to me on YouTube. I'm there hanging out in the chat with you guys. Also check out the Indian Rainbow Six Siege Facebook page to help and support the community. Join our Discord, do stuff like that to keep up with the community, with the tournaments like this and more from JOYNNJOY. Also join their socials, their Facebook page, and yeah, subscribe to this page, like the stream, everybody. I'm Tech signing off for this match at least, and we're gonna be back with the next one in a couple of minutes. So stay tuned, and thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all are having an amazing evening. I for sure am. See y'all. Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the match, I mean. And this is going to be Mercenaries versus Bad Trip on Villa. First ban coming out on the Jackal is going to be by Bad Trip. Mercenaries going out for a ban of their own are going to be getting rid of a glass right there. As a surprise to nobody, Mira is gonna go out next, and Valkyrie being banned out in the end by Bad Trip. So getting started with round one, we're looking at a trophy room and statuary room defense coming out from Bad Trip right here. It's going to be Legion, Bandit, Jaeger, Maestro, and a Doc on this defense. On the attack, we're looking at a Twitch, Capita, IQ, Thatcher, and Ash.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being used by attackers.
You can stop worrying about grenades now!
Alright, so this is going to be my first time seeing a Bad Trip in action. Myself casting over this team seems like a wonderful set of fellows. And again, this is not going to be my first time seeing Mercenaries.
Attackers are moving out to locate
They
a bomb
have
and
been our
defuse
team for as long as I have been casting, and seen a lot from this team. Anyway, beat almost getting the shot on the Maestro right there. Again, does not manage to get the frag. Does manage to do a little bit of damage. Still looking for the kill from that angle.
Attackers
That's it,
have dropped
that's
the bomb
done.
diffuser. A bomb has been located.
Moving on, 1 minute into the match.
Bomb located by attackers.
We're looking at Diego holding out bathroom from the astronomy room. First frag is going to be on to the dog. Sparko going ham on the Twitch, gets another one onto Wingman. He's right outside in landing, almost got the third frag onto the Legion. He's going to be traded out. Al-Qaeda gets a frag onto Blank as well, evening the man count out. Capita with the diffuser has moved on into the master bedroom, stuck in a goo mine. He's going to have to slow down, be stationary for a while. Good hold coming out from this team. They are pressurized and droned out. With synergy of Viper and Silence, with the drones coming in, two frags coming out back to back. Flame is going to be taken out or traded for Viper by Silence. In the end, round one goes to Mercenaries. Round 2, we're going to see a 6th pick for DB, picking up DBBT. Wow, what a name.
Attackers
Picking up
need to
Doc.
locate and defuse bomb.
40 seconds on the action phase timer. We're looking at Legion, Bandit, Jaeger, Echo, and Doc.
Deploying EDS.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
He is deployed and ready to go.
Bomb located by attackers.
Defenders quietly situated. They normally play Legion, being peeked out from the window, taking cover from that hallway. They're in a bit of a pickle. Just be careful about how he peeks those out. It's gonna be blank. He's not the one to miss his shots, but Legion gets sandwiched between two attackers, gets pressurized from multiple directions on the 90 hallway, and blank capitalizes on it, takes him out. That's going to be the bulletproof camera being taken out. Leaving this to a 4v5 for Battleground.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Sparkle being the first one to be taken out on the Mercenaries team. He's getting by the dust from the flank of the Bandit. Bandit coming out with the peak is getting attempted wall bangs from the IQ, who is inside the wall right behind him. But Bandit
A bomb has been
moving
located.
out in time is going to be facing off against Blank, and that encounter is not going to go in his favor. I don't know what Silence was looking at right there. Gets taken out. DB getting 2 frags right there. Gets the final. Just knife him, bro. Gets another one on the beat, playing the Thermite. 1v1 with Viper and DB. Only ones remaining. I don't know what happened there, but the diffuser is right there with the Doc. Doc hasn't moved an inch from where he killed the Thermite. Tactical crossbow coming out. Viper knows the position of Doc. Doc is going to move around, hearing the sound cue. Comes on behind, gets the line of sight onto Viper. He just needs to land one bullet. Viper does not have a lot of health. Moves around, gets the frag on DB. What an amazing round for DB there. He almost had Viper in his grasp as well. Got stuck, caught in a very bad timing at a very bad angle. But in the end, the round still goes in favor of Mercenaries. Moving on to round 3, the score is going to be 2-0. Yes, we might be going through a rehost. Yes, we're going to be going through a rehost because a player from BT is going to see a disconnect. No Mercenaries match without a rehost, although they didn't ask for it. So yeah, guys, everybody who tuned in, I hope you're having a fun time watching this match and enjoying casting. I'm going to be back. We're going to be back as soon as the rehost is initiated. So see you all then, and thank you all for tuning in.
couple steps back as you hear me start to hum. Take a couple steps back when I lose all control. Watch me turn into a werewolf, and I will hunt till the break of dawn. Don't you dare to try to stop me. This is the horn of the black swan.
I know what's going through your mind. There's an ache or hurt. I know how you feel it now as I look deep in your eyes. But as a day in the dark, we go with you on my mind. I can see clearly now that it's alright. I know what's going through your mind. There's an ache or hurt. I know how you feel it now as I look deep in your eyes. But as I lay in the dark, we go with you on my mind. I can see it clearly now.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to the rehost. The score is 2-0 again in favor of Mercenaries. Them winning 2 rounds in a row on the attack, on the statuary and trophy room. Defense done by Bad Trip. Again, it's going to be Aviator Room, Games Room, picked up right here by Bad Trip. They're bringing out the Eagle Legion, Dark Maestro, and Bandit for this defense.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Seconds left. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 5 seconds left before insertion.
You can stop
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb. Attackers have located a bomb.
Smash in place!
The action phase of the round has begun. We're looking at Battleground again, going to the defense upstairs. This time around, they're going to be trying out for Vinny's room and classroom defense. Silence moving on in from the bedroom is going to be sitting inside statuary. First strike of the round coming out from Viper. He is going to take out a wingman to start with. That's going to be releasing down to the count, leaving it down to a 5v4. Kraken slowly moving up the main stairs. Looking out at the 90 hallway. Needs to be careful about his right. Sparko is going to spot him on drone anytime now. Comes in with the shot after Maestro misses everything on that drone. Grenade coming out is going to take that evil eye with it. Though Bandit getting the first frag from the BT side. Blank is going to be down for the count, leading to a 4v4.
Bomb located.
There they had the IQ detecting the Maestro out. Bandit right across the 90 hallway. We're gonna see another disconnect from Battery, but this time around they're not gonna be allowed to have a rehost. One per team per game. Second team slowly pushing on in. The Twitch taking a lot of shots from Flame. Blame is gonna take him out. Beat is gonna come in with a double kill, leaving Kraken is the only one alive in a 1v4 situation, standing right next to the main stairs. Those shots across the room. The beak gets taken out by Viper in the end. Round goes in favor of Mercenaries. Again, the score is going to be 3-0. So continuing on, it's gonna be a 4v5 for Bat Trip right here. It's gonna be an Aviator room and a Games room defense. On our attack, we're looking at a Twitch, IQ, Capitao, Ash, and Thermite in the defense. There's gonna be a Bandit, Legion, a Jaeger, and the Alibi switched out for a Caveira.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Device activated. Place device.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining.
Device placed.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
So we're looking at Flame Blame playing the Caveira. down sneakily with a
Attackers have
bicycle
located a
storage
bomb.
downstairs, looking for any interrogations he can get. Compensate for the man disadvantage, and I believe Kraken is having a pretty bad trip. Being able to shoot and get thrown out. Viper inside master bedroom. He's gonna have a Gu mine stuck in his foot. 2 minutes 20 seconds left on the clock now.
A bomb has been located.
First frag from Mercenaries is going to be Silence, taking out Wingman, catching him off guard near that window. Going up the 90 hallway. Be looking for the pre-fire. Flame Blame still going around downstairs, hoping to get an interrogation.
Attackers.
He's going to go for the pre-fire on the rappel coming in. Flame Blame gets one frag from his Caveira flank, loses a lot of HP doing that. But now the attackers are aware of a Caveira offside, so they know they only need to worry about 2 defenders in the room. They're trying to land those shots on the peak. Coming in from the Twitch. Twitch right there as well. Going hammer against the Jaeger. Mercenaries here is taking their time. They do not want to be taken out. 2 frags coming out from them is going to leave. Al-Qaeda is the only one alive, sitting inside Games room. He gets peeked by the Ash, and Silence from left. Silence is going to finish him off. The score goes to a 4-0 again in favor of Mercenaries. Blank there going for a blitz instead of the Ash, as if they need more of an advantage to win here. But anyway, we're going to be looking at the Twitch, Buck, Capita, Blitz, and Thermite on the attacking side. The defense, oh, we see DB returning finally, but he won't be able to play this round. And I hope we did not just get bugged in the eternal loading screen because of that quick connection. And now we're going to see a disconnect from Mercenaries. Esports ready, everybody.
Defenders, protect your bombs
Finally,
from being defused by attackers.
we connect in. It's going to be a 4v4 round for Mercenaries. I guess they're glad Blank picked up the Blitz. Players each. One player each of the team is going to be disconnected.
Reinforcements in place!
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
I guess Jora isn't having a good time with his internet, but anyway, we're going to be looking at a fancy bandit sitting right there. Kraken looks at him.
Shall find.
Mercenaries taking over the north side of the map slowly.
Drones.
A bomb has been located.
Charge ready.
Again, 1 minute 50 seconds left on the clock. Both these teams are evenly matched out in the man count for now. Mercenaries taking it slow. They do not want to be left in a 4v3.
Shock drone going live.
Blank slowly pushing on in
Attackers
with his
drop the
blitz.
diffuser.
He's going to be looking out for anybody coming from under. Half the round in. Not much of a push coming in. Twitch just sitting on a drone. A double kill coming out from Wingman is going to take both Blank and Sparko out, leaving it to Beat and Viper. Thermite and Capita, they're more than capable as players to clutch this out. So Batrip needs to still be careful, not get cocky about this round.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Looking for the flank is going to be Viper, getting the frag onto Flame Blame,
Attackers have
putting it
recovered
down
their
to a
diffuser.
2v3. 40 seconds left on the clock. Might almost getting taken down from behind the bar. Just be careful about how he plays that out. There's two people holding the angle around that wall. As Capita pressurizes defense from
15 seconds left.
the eastern side. Not much is
10 seconds left.
here, but seems like they're gonna be both pushing together. Going in through the smoke. It's
5
gonna be
seconds to
Capita
go.
going for the plant, but he's not in the best position to get it down. Wingman with an amazing round for himself is going to win the round. Score going to 4-1 as we move to the end of round 5. Seems like Jora isn't going to be connecting, and we're not seeing any rehost requests from Mercenaries. I guess they're pretty confident about moving on with the rounds in a 4v5 fashion.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Unrolling razor wire.
Attackers have located a bomb.
An ADS!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers recovered the
We're going to be
diffuser.
moving
Attackers
on
are heading
to
out to defuse the
4v5.
bomb.
The round 6 action phase. Seems like bad trip right here. He's gonna gain up some confidence about this match. Go forward with it. Sparko taking a little bit of shots from the stairs. That's going to be Bandit holding a line of sight towards him. He gets spotted out. Now he needs to be careful about he goes to the peak. The shots on the window. Blank gets taken out. What a shot by Wingman there. So precise, so accurate. Leaving this again to a 3v5. Mercenaries not having best man advantage. Sparko needs to be careful about how he plays it out against Wingman. He's on fire for now. Wingman being pressurized from multiple directions. Manages to escape on the 90 hallway. Gets taken out by Viper though. Sparko again gets taken out by Al-Qaeda. And all left up to Beat and Viper in this 2v4 situation.
Swapping mags!
Both Pete and Viper trying to take control over master bedroom for now. Pressurized. There is also a bulletproof camera that they have to worry about. Maestro sitting inside the bathroom. The line of sight on the Thermite gets taken out as he misanticipates Thermite's position and movement completely. Thermite getting the line of sight on the mute gets taken out with that peak, leaving it all up to Viper in the 1v3 situation. Viper gets the first frag for this clutch with 13 seconds left to go. He gets the second one onto DB. Al-Qaeda only one remaining, knows the plant's going down. Comes out with the peak. Viper is gonna bite the dust. Al-Qaeda comes in with the win. Round 6 is gonna end with BT winning the round. Capita could have and it should have stuck the diffuser for a little bit longer, waited for the push to come out from Jaeger maybe. Going for that peak, he got taken out and the teams have evenly matched up. Gonna be back with the full-on matchup.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
It's going to be the first defense round coming out from Mercenaries after the role swap.
Insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. A bomb has been located.
Moving in towards the building is going to be Bat Trip. They picked up the Thermite, Thatcher, Capita, IQ and Twitch.
Building new magazine!
Silence, almost getting the frag on Thatcher. Is going to drop him down to about 30 HP. BT not being able to go past the first line of defense spread out by Mercenaries. Not yet been able to effectively enter the building. Almost all of the operators on the attack team are still outside looking for some picks. First frag coming out from DB. It's going to take out Blank, that hallway next to the statuary. Second frag is going to be coming out to BT and dropping down back to a 4v4 wingman. Here's the footsteps coming up from Astronomy Stairs, but stops looking in that direction. So he is going to be holding that angle for a little longer. Gets the frag on Spark over to play from wingman. They're dropping down to a 4v3. Mercenaries not representing their best game as of now.
Tossing EMP grenade. Lights out.
Silence covering Beats back as he tries to watch any entrances.
Bomb diffuser has been
Al-Qaeda
dropped.
being stuck. Crossfire. Later coming up the stairs. Beat does not realize where the goo mine got triggered. Some shots taken at him. A Viper gets another frag. Wingman is gonna be dropped. Kraken also get the frag onto Viper, leaving this down to a 2v1. Kraken only one alive. 15 seconds left to go. He's gonna be looking out for Silence. 90s hallway goes in straight for the objective. Shoots a Prisma and Silence with that pixel is gonna manage to land the kill. Kraken down for the count. Score is gonna be 5-2. Mercenaries winning the round. Round 8 is gonna commence. Trophy room, statuary room, defense coming out from Mercenaries here. Their operator picks are
Attackers
gonna
need to
be
locate and defuse bombs.
the Echo, Bandit, Smoke, Legion, and Alibi. The attack, we're looking at a Thermite, Thatcher, Capital, IQ, and Twitch. So, Echo, he saw a lot of bans yesterday's play.
Attackers have located a
It's a
bomb.
very cheeky spot to make your yokai drone sit at Blank. Keep that in my mind.
Seconds left.
10 seconds left. We're going to be moving on to round 8 and its action phase.
Attackers recovered the bomb
Mercenaries being
diffuser.
able
Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
kind of
Attackers
dominate
dropped the bomb
Battrip as of
diffuser.
now. They are a pretty seasoned and old team. Battrip is a set of newer players comparatively, but Wingman has shown a lot of promise in this game. Particularly first frag of the round is going to be on Sparko. An amazing shot coming out from Flame Blame, dropping it down to a 4v5. It's going to be dropping in the veranda, looking out for those wall bangs. Fence is going to be a man shot. Not even 30 seconds into the round.
Deploying drone.
Deploying drone.
Bomb located by attackers.
Battrip as a team taking it slow. They're going to be going for the drones and intel gathering before they make the push into the building. I've seen this playstyle on their attack even in the previous round. They do not rush into the building. They go for the picks from outside the windows, at least for this map. Building entrance only comes when they decide to go for the objective, when they know that they are going to be making the final push. I think that IQ is going to be extremely detrimental to Blank and his yokai. Frag coming out from Kraken on a beat. Viper though is going to be taking out Flame Blame. Man count is still in the advantage for Bad Trip. 1 minute left on the clock. That's still trying to look for an opening to go on in through from. Silence sitting inside the statuary room. Another frag coming out from Viper. He's on fire with that alibi. Seconds left on the clock. Thermite, Thatcher and Capita, all of them trying to look for an opening, trying to enter the objective. Capita, if he goes to the wrong peak, he is going to get spotted though. That smoke is going to save him up. He enters the building, gets shots taken at him from Jora, getting the frag. That is Wingman, one of the better players from this team, getting dropped down. DB getting the frag on to silence. Viper also falls down. Blank in a 1v2 situation with 25 seconds left on the clock. He has the diffuser dropped right next to him. Tries to go for a peek. Shoots his own Prisma. I'm not sure what happened to Blank there. And he is going to get taken out. Bad Trip coming out with win on the attack. I'm not sure what happened to Blank there. That was a very weird play. But the score is going to go up to 5-3. Mercenaries are losing that defense. Sparko coming out with the Kivera, though we might just see a 6th pick switch onto that operator. There we go. An Alibi, Jaeger, Legion and Smoke coming out for this trophy room and statuary room defense. They need to shift around how they're going to be playing this defense. Bad Trip just wiped the floor with them.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Do look at Sparko playing the castle. He's going to be carrying that bulletproof cam. Not the best location to place it at. It can be easily shot out from the left side of the hallway. This, although, is a better place to place that webcam. Not a webcam, bulletproof cam.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left. Attackers recover the diffuser. Attackers objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Some reconstruction going on here by Silence using his shotgun. We did not see a lot of mute shotgun play today, although we did see it a lot in Oregon yesterday. Yesterday's matches were a great set. If you haven't seen those, they're all up on the channel. Subscribe to the channel, go check them out. Also, drop a like on the stream, guys.
A bomb has been located.
Started to come on out from the attack and staying true to their playstyle. Active going for the peeks from outside the windows. Kraken going for those quick QE peeks, trying to land those shots inside the bathroom. Thermite there might have been able on the line of sight. A very pixel peek, although he can get spotted out himself. There we have it. DB is going to take out Silence. That's not a peek that you're in an advantage in while using a holographic against an ACOG. Silence, out of all players, should know that, and he is going to pay the price. Gets taken out early in the round, leaving his team the 4v5. Either with the Thatcher has moved up on the onto the 2F main stairs. He's going to be pushing on from the south side of the building. He needs to be careful about the roam coming out from Sparko. Although those castle barricades are gonna lock out those doors. The frag from Flame Blame onto Sparko.
Diffuser has been
Really,
dropped.
really detrimental. It's gonna be the castle down to the count now. He is stuck with the Goo-mine in his foot. Could have received a peek. Now he's walking straight into the alibi and gets taken out by Viper, leaving this down to a 3v3 for Al-Qaeda, DB, and Kraken. Kraken has moved on into the master bedroom looking for a peek on all the way onto the hallway for Shield, I believe. Very bad timing. He could have spotted it there out if he kept up
15
holding
seconds
that
remaining.
angle. Going in. Thermite is going to be taken out from his left. Beat gets a frag off his own, leaving Al-Qaeda is the only one alive downstairs in kitchen. Not a lot of time remaining, and Fuser also dropped down, keeps shooting. The Prisma gets taken out by Viper in the end. The score is going to be 6-3. Match point for Mercenaries right here. And match point in favor of Mercenaries right here. Moving on to the reveal phase, we're going to be looking at an aviator room and games room defense coming out from Sparko, Viper, Blank, Beat, and Silence going for the Maestro inside of that Ella. The attack, again, we're looking at a Thermite, a Thatcher, a Zofia,
Attackers need to
Capitao,
locate and
and a
defuse bombs.
Twitch. Standard defense lineup for Mercenaries. We don't want this match extend any more than it already has, I guess. Score is 6-3 with their match point. This could be the final round of the game if Mercenaries is able to bag it out.
Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers recover the diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Blank is going to be coming out with the first frag of the round. Finally starts performing. Half a minute into the round. I'm going for the offense. Silence bites dust to Kraken. Playing the Twitch. It's going to even the man count out. Fuser has been dropped, I believe, all the way at spawn there. So it is going to be outside. Building not at spawn, but still outside. As an attacker needs to go ahead and pick that up before going for their final push. Sparko getting taken out as well. Beat goes the frag on Kraken, leaving this to a 2v3 again. Beat and Viper together on the defense in this 2v3 situation. Again, more than capable to land the win. Also, attackers, as I said, haven't yet grabbed the diffuser. That is a mistake they're gonna realize and regret later if they don't do it sooner and they keep going for their push.
Mine is up.
And moving in from statue.
Bomb located by attackers.
Beat quietly sitting behind the shield is going to be holding out. At 90s gets shot from the main stairs hallway. The Viper is going to finish him out. Capitao coming out with the fireballs. He's going to try to cross out. Drops down from the stairs. He's going to need to face a Guma while climbing those back up. Coming out from Thermite, he is going to step into the Goo mine, just thrown by Beat in front of him as well. 48 seconds left on the clock. Both DB and Wingman do not still have the diffuser. They have to go for the frags right now. They do not have enough time to clear out the objective, get the diffuser, and get the plant. They do, but I'm not sure if they're gonna have any more time, seeing as the Capitao is just going for the diffuser.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Beaten Viper quietly sitting inside the objective, waiting for the push to come on in. Thermite going for the wall-to-wall, waiting for Capitao to come on in, but I guess Capitao is attacking from a different direction altogether.
10 seconds remaining.
It's not gonna work out. His Beat and Viper both watching each other's back.
5 seconds left.
Wingman, only one left, is gonna be pushing in from the study. Gets taken out by Viper. Mercenaries wins the game with a score of 7-3 against Bad Trip. What a game coming out from Bad Trip. Honestly, they exceeded my expectations, especially the players coming out from Kraken, Flame Blame Wingman. Even Al-Qaeda and DB got some pretty amazing kills out there. Viper, though, with 15 frags of his own, is going to be leading Mercenaries in this game. What an amazing team, Bad Trip. I think they're going to be having an amazing set of tournaments in the future if they keep up and keep participating. Again, this was Mercenaries versus Bad Trip, and an amazing game coming out from both these teams. Next up, alright guys, next up is going to be GE, also known as Global Esports versus Zrush. A match I have been super hyped for. I'm sure all of you have been super hyped for as well. And we're going to be live with that match very shortly. We just need to get the teams in, set the match up, and get the stream going. So keep tuned into this stream. Again, this has been me, Tech, casting these matches for you on behalf of Joy and Enjoy, hosted by Chaos and IIM-Ahmedabad Cultural Fest. And you can check me out on my socials. Follow the Indian Rainbow Six Facebook page. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, drop a like on this stream, and follow the Facebook page for Joy and Enjoy. We're going to be back with the next match soon. Stay tuned and enjoy the music. Alright, everybody, welcome to arguably the match of the evening. Global Esports versus Zrush. I, for one, have been extremely excited to watch this match. And let me just get that sip of water. First ban coming out is going to be onto the Hibana. That is Global Esports' ban, so that's going to force a lot of Thermite players, even if they want to open up hatches. First time bank for this tournament in any of the streamed matches, if I'm not wrong. Bank does not see a lot of play. It's a pretty interesting map to be casting. It has a lot of rotations that both attackers and defenders need to be worried about. It's a huge map as compared to the other ones which are more preferred, like Border, Oregon. The ban coming out on Mira with a surprise to no one, and the final ban is going to be coming out from Global Esports. And everybody who is curious about the lineups, here it is. Final ban as well has come up on Vigil. So Vigil, not having Vigil to play with in this map, as it is a very roamer friendly and a very huge map, makes it a little easier to not have to worry about finding out an operator you basically cannot see. So Clash is going to be coming out for the Executive Lounge and CEO office. 6 pick for the Pulse, who is being replaced for a Smoke. Maverick coming out instead of the Sledge for a Team Zrush as well.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
So round 1 is on way. Globally Esports setting their game up.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Yeah, the attackers spawning on in. They're going for the building, proceeding on slowly. CEO. Executive Lounge defense. And it's raining outside. I hope I don't get a power cut. That's just going to be sad. And the line of sight for the Thermite on to that Dock, I believe, or Rook. I'm not sure which one of those two operators. It is the Rook. He's going to decide to stay back, not go for those aggressive peaks. Smoke going for that reconstruction. Doing a rotation from a janitor into CEO. Again, assisting the clash with his yokai. Shakti is gonna get the first frag. Another frag coming out on it is Skipper.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Traded out Shakti before that. Skipper Maverick down to the count. Clash is being pushed out by easily.
Bomb located by attackers.
And Twitch
Attackers have
Cybergear
dropped the bomb.
coming out from behind. Is it gonna get the frag on it easily, indirectly, but Flanker finishing him out once he had been injured. All the three attackers are in the same hallway. It's not the most ideal position to be at. They're like fish in a barrel for now. Twitch coming out with the peak is gonna manage to injure out the smoke. Frag comes onto the Twitch as well. Flanker trying to get the line of sight onto the clash. Kanda finishes off. Definitely AK Emirates only ones remaining in a 2v2 against Kanda and Flanker. Though Zrush looks better on health right now. Comes on out with the peak. Gets the trade onto Kanda. 1v1 for Flanker. He has the time and the diffuser to plant it out, but the Echo drone is going
5 seconds to go.
be a very big hindrance onto his plan. He's not going for the plant, he's going for the frag. Echo just hides on out and AKM is going to win the round. Round 1 for his team. That is Global Esports going up by a point. Moving on, we're going to be moving on to the round 2. We're looking at again a 6-pick to pick up Maverick instead of the Thatcher. Legion being replaced for an Ella by definitely. A Smoke, Valkyrie, Ella, Echo and Jaeger in the defense. I believe it is going to be lockers. Yes, there we have it. A basement defense CCTV room and lockers on the attack. We're looking at Thermite, Zofia, Maverick, Twitch and the IQ. First round going in favor of Global Esports. Now that they almost had the round as well. Flanker could have gone to plant, but AKM still had that yokai drone to deny it. It was a bit of a dilemma that Flanker was put in. No clash coming out. This time Ritz is going to be playing the Jaeger instead.
5 seconds left. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
It's sitting in the side. The server room is going to be behind the server box, waiting for anybody to come in through the tunnels. Potato M also watching the blue stairway for him, is going to be assisting him with that hold. Attack still going for the intel gathering with the drones. Push into the premises of the building started to come on in. Getting stuck in that Ella mine, it is pretty ironical. Another one going in right next to the hatch. Server room push coming out from the attack here. Steadily. Drop coming out from Shakti real quick. He is gonna get the frag on to Valkyrie, turns around, gets another one. Cybergear did take out Ritz before AKM gets a trade onto Shakti, leaving this down to a 2v4. What a play by Maverick, just dropping down from the hatch, flicking left and right, getting those 2 frags. Kanda coming down from the server room staircase. Going for Riella, who has been concussioned. Peek at her. Twitch gets taken down. Flanker gets the trade off though. 3v1. AKM, only one alive, is going to be sitting inside the locker. Thermite opening up the wall to go for the standard plant that we see on this side. Echo though still has his yokai drones remaining, but the IQ could essentially render those useless.
Attackers are activating.
Zofia has made her way on the top. IQ is going to be inside server. Oh yeah, you can see easily just sitting back there. Flanco with the headshot is going to take out AKM in the end. The score goes to a 1-1. Round 2 goes in favor of the attack, in favor of Zrush.
Attackers need to
Proceeding
locate
on
and
to
defuse
round
bomb.
3, another lockers, and so some defense coming out from security room defense coming out from Global Esports. See them upstairs. He going for the hatches.
Seconds to insertion.
The hallway does get spotted out. That mark is going to let him know that his position has been given away, so well. Now at least he won't go for those aggressive peaks, but Zrush could have capitalized on that drone later on. You'll be watching, these are one of the best teams that India has to offer. The Rainbow Six Siege scene as of now. Doesn't get better than this. The Prismas sitting right. Blue stairs definitely taking advantage of the line of sights created by them. Maverick making his way slowly into the open area, easily has also cleared out the top floor. Placing Claymore in the main hallway, blocking out any rotations onto the stairs above. The lighting in that area also
Bomb located by attackers.
kind of camouflages the red rays coming out of that Claymore, so it is a pretty smart placement. For the win, goes out for the peak, but Flanker is not gonna have that. Straight up finishes him off. Bring it down to a 4v5. Ritz realizes that he won't be able to hold it for much longer, moves around, goes all the way to the vault lobby. Sabager, I believe, going for a pretty similar play, but I'm not sure he's going to be opening up that hatch as the rest of his team goes down to server, clears it out, goes to the final push.
Bomb located.
Attackers have located a bomb.
There's 35 seconds left on the clock. 5v4 still in favor of Zrush. smoke canisters have started coming out from Skipper. He's being peaked heavily. Thermite isn't taking any damage from it, but the Echo drone
Attackers
is
are
not
activating the diffuser. Defenders have located the
in their favor.
diffuser.
The Thermite has been spotted out again. 4v3 retake coming out from Global Esports. The hatch is open upstairs. Skipper gets the first frag, gets taken out by Kanda. Maverick getting peeked by Jaeger, takes him out. 4v2 now. Firefly, AKM, only ones remaining, both of them in CCTV room. Not in a position to long arm Kanda, coming out with a double kill in the end. Attackers winning round 3. Zrush taking this round as well. The score goes up to 2-1 in their favor. Round 4 is going to be